Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Lobotomy Corporation. In the last episode, we had a really super relaxing day 20. No problems we couldn't handle, no one went insane, no one died, no new abominations we had to worry about. We understood everything about everything we were managing. What a relaxing day that was, and the ordeals weren't too difficult either, just being violent ordeals that day. And now it's time to start day 21. We're going to have quite a bit of prep here because I want to try to summarize everything that's been going on so far for our corporation before we get going. So remember that down in the comments section, there will be a timed comment from me. There'll be a comment from me pinned with a timestamp in it. Click on that timestamp to be jumped ahead to where we go ahead and wrap up the deployment section. Getting people's EGO moved around, hiring people, and strengthening folks. A heads up to everyone that my speaking may be a little weird or hesitant today. I'm dealing with some health issues. We'll talk about that very briefly as well. Everything's fine, no medical emergency or anything like that. It's just something that always happens to me after I get sick. I'll talk about it a bit, because there may be a little less talking in this than normal once we get going, so I can give my poor mouth a break. Alright, so let's go ahead and try my best to summarize everything that we're looking at here so far, and how well things have been going for us for our Lobotomy Corporation. In particular, I guess we're going to be covering the abnormalities. So, here we go. One sins and hundreds of good deeds. Really nice, relaxing abnormality. Works really well with people who are lower level. Does very minor sanity damage. Won't kill anybody. Generally won't make anyone insane. And if we send someone in here and they do extraordinarily well, everyone gets a sanity restore throughout the entire facility. Fairy Festival. As long as I pay attention and don't send someone who finishes work with them to work with another abnormality, everything will be fine. Otherwise, they'll be killed when the fairies eat them. The fairies are a good choice to do repression work as well, since a lot of our low-level armor that my low-level people wear can reduce the damage they take upon getting some failures. It's like a 60% chance or so for repression work, and it's a good way to raise justice with them as well. Welchers. Pretty easy abnormality as long as we don't get a bad work result from them, which we still have not gotten. We need to get, well, I guess, half of the PE boxes need to be a success for us to not have a bad work result. You know, I probably should stop sending people in here. Well, cheers. We haven't had a bad work result yet. Mostly because I'm sending people in here for instinct and insight work, and they're low-level people. So the odds of us getting less than 50% are not very good. Like, that works out well for us. But I should be careful of them, because if we ever do just get really unlucky, this makes it sound like we might lose someone to them. And of course, in the control team, we also have We Can Change Anything, which kills a person. Absolutely 100% will kill that person. But you get a ton of PE boxes, depending upon how many ticks of damage it took to kill that person. I guess it's really useful in an emergency, or if someone has something wrong with them and you absolutely must have them killed. Maybe you can rush them over here to have them killed for some strange reason. Alright, information team. Scorch Girl. Scorch Girl is decent for improving low-level insight with a Teth. She does physical damage as well, which is nice, because most of our armors seem to reduce more physical damage than mental damage. If she gets out, she's also very easy to suppress, because she will only attack the person she wants to reach and just detonate herself on. And as long as you can have a bunch of other people just hammer into her, she'll never make it to that person. Forsaken Murderer. 1 on his Quilpaloth counter, which means that if ever the work result is bad for him, well, he's getting out. But he's kind of easily contained. He doesn't do a good amount of damage, but he does do damage in an AoE. But he's not so bad. a good choice to do some instinct work. And Scorch Girl also is decent for doing repression work with her. Yeah, 40% chance. That's repression work 3 or lower, and 50 with 1 and 2. So as I shift people into the information team, we can use Scorch Girl to level their justice stat up. Void Dream, nice, easy again, abnormality. Really works well with attachment of all sorts from all levels. Just have to make sure that we don't send anyone into here who has Temperance level 1, or they fall asleep forever. Basically, they've been killed. We've seen it escape a few times now, twice, maybe 3 times. And, yeah, actually it was 3 times. When it gets out, it floats around and sends out these stars that put people to sleep. As long as you rapidly click on those people, they'll wake up again, everything will be fine. I have read that there is a bug sometimes, and the person will not wake up, even if you click on them rapidly. It doesn't matter, they are permanently dead, and it's a glitch. So if that happens, we'll be retrying today, if ever it gets out. We did attack it once, so if you don't attack it, it will go back into its cell. But if you do attack it, it changes from a sheep to a rooster. But it doesn't have that much life. We were able to suppress it before it was able to caw and potentially do a great deal of sanity damage to everyone in the information team. And we've got... Oh, and I think if your people were asleep and it caws as the rooster, those people take massive sanity loss as well. Portrait of Another World. Redirects damage from the person who looked at it to someone else random in the facility. And I think the random target gets shifted as the day goes by. It moves from person to person. Great for keeping one person alive. Awful for the other poor person that you decide to put it on. Alright, on the train team abnormalities. Spiderbud. Don't send anyone in here to ever do insight work or you're losing them. Don't send anyone in here who has insight level 1, or you're losing them as well. Really good abnormality to work on repression and instinct. Doesn't escape either, so you don't have to worry about... Oh, at least, is that right? Yep, doesn't escape. No Quilpaloth counter, so don't really have to worry about him too much. Oh, he's also pretty decent at attachment work too. How about that? Crumbling Armor. An interesting abnormality. If you walk in here with Instinct 1, it will kill you. It will always, 100% of the time, grant you its gift, which it says it doesn't have, but it absolutely has a gift associated with it. The gift is a blessing, as it were, and it's permanently on... It looks like it's permanently on those people, because I haven't gotten it off of them yet, but I think that's also because I haven't gotten the head slot that its blessing goes in replaced yet. The blessing Crumbling Armor gives you is a great boost to your justice stat. Where are you, Crispatai? Crispatai has it, and it's the highest rank on him as well. He's earning plus 20 to his justice, so he's at 111 attack speed and move speed at the moment. However, it lowers your hit points, and in addition, if you have that blessing, you cannot do attachment work with any other abnormality ever, or you die instantly. This just gave me the excuse to level people's temperances via LOB points, though, instead of sending them in to do that via the any type of working with the abnormalities. Heart of Aspiration, I think is what this one's called. Is that correct? The Heart of Aspiration, yep. If you use this tool, and you put it back within 30 seconds, that person dies. If you use this tool, and you put it back without fighting something, like actually taking your weapon and attacking something in the hallways or rooms here in, and by rooms I mean non-containment rooms, you gotta fight like an ordeal, and you put it back without doing that, you die. Otherwise, it's 100% safe, and it grants you bonuses to your attack speed and your hit points. Yin. Yin is an interesting abnormality. It's a WoW. We have actually quite a few of them now that I look down over at the safety team. WoWs are very dangerous. We learned quite a bit about WoWs. We'll talk about WoWs a little bit later. But what can I remember about this? Decent for mid-level insight work. 55% chance of success at levels 3 and higher. A bit dangerous to work with it with other work here. Pay attention to the odds of your person going in there rather than just sending them in there to do instinct because you think they'll, like, when you assign someone to work with, actually, I guess, any of the walls, pay attention to their success rate of the individual person because you really don't want these getting out, is the impression that I get. In any case, when Yin escapes, which we haven't seen him do yet, this other abnormality, Yang, will also escape, and they will hunt for each other throughout the facility. And when they meet, I get the impression something absolutely horrifically bad occurs. I'm guessing the entire facility dies. Actually, these are WoW, so it's probably not that bad, but it's probably still very bad. That's all we can say about this one. I tend to be using it to level my higher level people's insight up. It does black damage as well. The first of our... Is it the first? No, Void Dream does black damage as well. But yeah, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Thankfully, we got lucky enough that also Yin and Yang are spaced at the opposite sides of the same level, but in different teams altogether. So they shouldn't meet if I'm able to beat them down quick enough if they ever do escape. Safety team. So this is Yang. We talked about it briefly. Yang is a tool abnormality, though, not a monster abnormality. If you pick it up, after every 30 seconds, someone has it equipped. Yin's Quiploth counter decreases by 1. So in 1 minute, Yin escapes, basically, if you're wearing this. Also, Yang, at that point, will also become an abnormality and begin hunting for it. So you have to fight 2 of them off at that point. In my opinion, Yang is useless. I have no clue why I would ever want to use this abnormality. Maybe having this on someone would offer incredible amounts of protection. Actually, the artifact itself is very, very nice. Your sanity protection is... the amount of damage reduction you have is amazing. It reduces it to just a 1/10 of the damage you normally would take from white sources. And it regenerates your sanity as well. But you've only got 1 minute of it before you have to drop it. I can't really see that working well unless we're tanking something that does a lot of white damage, and that thing is just outside Yang's containment. In which case, someone can grab it, tank that creature for like 50 seconds, and then put it back before Yin escapes. Otherwise, it's a trap, and we will never be using it. What is this one called? Dreaming Current. Really sad story with this abnormality. It's a good choice to do instinct and attachment work with a WoW to raise those stats a little higher. We've learned as well that the amount of stat increases you get is determined by the type of work you do with the abnormality, and its level also helps determine that amount. You will get more instinct level, for example, working with the Dreaming Current than you would with the Fairy Festival at all levels of your people. That probably didn't sound right what I said right there. I don't know a way to describe it. Lower level people have an easier. No, let's move on. I'm gonna mess it up. Just know that you get more experience and those stats increase faster with better numbers if your people are working with higher level abnormalities. Rudoltha of the Sleigh is this one. It's a good choice to do. I think it was what is it? It's not. Is it insight? I think it's insight and not repression. Insight and instinct are okay. Oh, actually, it looks like it's insight and attachment work for the most part here. It's okay. It's an HE abnormality, so it's got some risk. We've let it out once, and we were able to put it into submission. It does a decent amount of white damage in the area around it. So actually, on that note, if it did end up leaving its containment unit, going down the elevator outside of where Yang is, we could actually grab Yang and have that person beat on it for a little bit, and then return Yang very quickly. That would probably work out for us. And then we have Dreams of a Black Swan. A very difficult to escape abnormality. the information about it is lying to us, because it says it doesn't escape, but I see it has a Qlippoloth counter. So something absolutely happens when this reaches 0. It takes a lot of work to get this abnormality to escape, though. You have to have very specific things happen during your stay, and the Qlippoloth counter lowers only the first time that those occur. So, for example, if 5 employees go insane, one of the 6 members of the Black Swan containment unit will have something occur to them, and its Qlippoloth counter reduces by 1. If 5 other people go insane, it doesn't lower the Qlippoloth counter again. It stays at the prior number. So as long as you don't meet all the requirements therein, you'll be okay. It can have its Qlippoloth counter, as I think all abnormalities can have its Qlippoloth counter lower, though, through external means. Through, say, someone with high justice going insane and trying to release the abnormality, or the clown ordeals running up to the door and trying to open it up there as well. So you do still need to pay a little bit close attention to it. Did we lose anybody in the past 5 days? I don't think we did. Did we? No, I think it was more than 5 days ago. We lost a handful of people to the green ordeal as well that we fought. And when it comes to ordeals, we've now handled the violet noon ordeal several times, and that's not difficult at all for us. We've only handled the green ordeal once, and we've seen a red ordeal for noon show up, but we haven't done that yet. We'll probably end up bumping into one of those today. Alright, let me cut this part really quick, and then we'll go down and take a quick peek at the abnormalities we selected at the end of the last episode. Alright, so we had to pick 2 for the Central Command team, and it looks to me like we're going to have 8 total. Chris Bataille verified that that is the case. We're going to have 8 abnormalities to manage in the Central Command team. It's going to be interesting. The people who have seen me select these abnormalities, thank you guys, by the way, for not giving me hints on them. That's good, because I want to figure out how they work myself. But you also let me know, and I like this, that you like these abnormalities. So I'm curious as to what they do for me or what they look like. I guess we'll find out soon enough. And this is my first time clicking on them, and we've also discovered, by the way, by clicking on them, even though we don't know anything about them, we can guess what their strength is like based upon their unlock requirements for the PE boxes. So let's take a look at this one. 16, 5, and 3s. So this is a HE abnormality, is my guess, based on the costs I see here. It's like 6 or 8. No, 6, 7, right? 6 or 7? It's 6 or 7 generally for insight work with a WoW. And it's been 4 for Teths. And these are 20 for WoWs. So I see 16. So this must be an HE abnormality. Oh, quite a few material guidelines with this one. 6 of them here. 18 PE boxes. If it's an HE, we'll probably get 14 PE boxes. If they probably have 14 total, is my guess. Is that right? Oh, no! Duel of the Slay has 18 max PE boxes. They can have quite a range of them. That'd be kind of neat if we could learn everything there is to know about this one's, like, material guidelines or something like that right away. We'll see. We'll see how that works. And what's this one? 12! Oh! So this is a Teth or a Zion abnormality. 10%? What are you? Oh, this is probably a Zion. Oh, or a Teth. Okay, yeah. So, okay, we have a HE and a Teth abnormality here. I don't even remember what I selected for this one, what the hint text was. Alright, so interesting. Not a WoW, and not an ALF. I expected to get an ALF today. ALF, is that how you say that? Or Aleph? How do I say that? It says ALF. I'm assuming it's ALF. That was a sitcom in the 80s involving an alien. Alright, anyway. So we have a general idea of what we're working with. I, of course, have no clue what to do with them. Next up will be EGO equipment and getting people moved around to their different teams. So why don't I do that off screen, because that will normally take a while, and I'll be right back to show you what everything is after I'm done. Alright everyone, I think I'm done assigning EGO equipment. So in case you're curious as to what everyone's using, you can see over here on the left. You can just pause it if you guys would like to see what weapons they're using. The only real change is that Destruction 42K is losing a Teth, his red eyes, and grabbing a WoW, the Black Swan umbrella, one of the two that we have. And for our EGO suits, some people got moved around a bit. We're now going to be using the Ecstasy. Adorkable, you're using that, as is Dia. I'm trying to use all the best equipment I've got on my people, because we also learned that the damage these do and the protection these grant is better when used against a weaker opponent, and does less damage and has less protection when you wielded against a stronger opponent. A Teth, for example, suit of armor, doesn't offer this level of protection against an HE enemy, the Noon Ordeals, for example. The Dusk Ordeals, I'm guessing, are probably WoWs, and if there is even something later than that, those are probably considered Alpha Ordeals, and I'm really not looking forward to seeing what the Evening Ordeal is going to be. God, it's going to be horrible. I wonder if they cycle over and over again once you finally unlock all of them. In any case, we've also hired David C. Oh, we need to give him actually a weapon. So, David C., welcome aboard. So, at this, since you only had 17 hit points, we're going to give you a penitence at the moment. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is strengthen our employees. So we're going to be spending almost all of these points. We have 25 points. Let's go ahead and start spending them. So first off, all my lowest level people are going to be getting increases to their temperance today. Robber Baron. I'm a big fan of leveling the stats through LOB points if they are very close, if not at, the minimum for that virtue level. Temperance is one of the more important ones to take if I plan on having these employees work with other abnormalities, since it increases the work success chance, which means more PE boxes, which means more experience earned when working with those abnormalities. Robber Baron, Admiral Fang are both going to have their temperance leveled to rank 3. David C., I've already leveled your temperance to level 2 immediately upon hiring you. Lennon Soul Hacker, we're going to level your temperance as well. Next, Justice. We're leveling it up on 3 people. Destruction 42K. 3 points of justice for you. Jason Hawk. 3 justice for you as well. So you're going from 39 to 59. Nice. 20 points. Justice is one of the hardest stats to level. Or it looks like that's supposed to be the case. So which is also why it's so expensive to level. It's 6 LOB points. And Tillman, we're leveling your justice as well today. Alright. And I think that's everything, everyone. So, I need to take some medicine really quick. I'll be back to talk about why I might not be talking so much today. And then we'll be good to go. So give me a few seconds. Alright, everyone. So, whenever I get over being sick, I have a new health problem that always happens to me. I suffer from what's called... it's going to be kind of nasty, but I don't know another way to just... I just feel like I really need to just describe it as it is. I suffer from canker sores in my mouth. It always happens after I get sick. Like a week or 2 later, they'll show up. They're like open sores in the roof of my mouth and behind my gums, and oh, it hurts so much to eat, drink, or speak for long periods of time. And so, well, generally, they'll go away in about 2 to 4 days or so. This is day 3, and I can feel that it's quite a bit better than it was the past 2 days. It's also one of the reasons why I haven't uploaded one of these like every other day now. I have a small backlog of the other games, which I'm uploading, but this one, I didn't record it. So, well, I would like to record it. I've got a lot of time, so we're going to record it, and I'm just going to try to keep the amount of talking I do from this point on kind of low at the moment. You'll still hear me talking occasionally, but I'm not going to babble a whole lot today, just to give my mouth a rest. It really hurts, and it makes my whole neck ache. My head stings because of how the pain radiates out of my mouth all throughout my face. So hopefully there won't be too much other talking we'll have to do today. All right, and so with all that said, we're good to go. And we have a dusk ordeal today. I don't know if we're ready for that. Oh, one more thing. We're not hiring anyone else today, as you saw. We just hired one new person and spent most of our points on improving people. This is because I'm trying to get done with total efficiency. And this means we also don't want to lose anybody. If we lose... finish first day with... no, I'm sorry. It says deployed? Finish the day with 3 or less agents deployed in each department. Okay, no. So we can lose everybody, except for one person probably here today. We'll still complete total efficiency, but we would reload if that happens. Tomorrow, I'm going to start hiring one additional person for every single team, because I need to start having more people wielding weapons. I'm getting the impression we just don't have the numbers to deal with what's going to be going on in the future. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, the first thing we want to definitely do, besides get people assigned to their control groups, is look at the new place. Wow. This doesn't look anything like what I would have expected it to look like. These other rooms are kind of science-y, but this is more... princely. Looks like a palace or something of the sort in here. Oh, this must be an elevator, I guess, that goes between the floors. Unless the people I sign here are locked to being down here. I guess we'll find out right now. Oh, and of course, I moved you, Chris, and Like to Say Nay into the Central Control Team, because you guys asked to be here. Oh, wow. Look at these two abnormalities. Which one is this one? This is the Teth. Which one is this one? Okay. We have a naked girl facing the wall. That's her voice breathing that we hear. It reminds me of the girl from Ju-on, or The Grudge. I'm guessing it's going to be insight or attachment work with her. And we have a hunter here. He looks amazing. He's made of shadow. He has an impressive rifle. I'm guessing it's instinct work or repression work with him. So the first thing we should do for the day is get people... do I even want to get the control groups assigned? I don't need to do that quite yet. Or actually, maybe you do, Tim, if one of these new ones gets out. You'll want to have the group set up. Alright, so then let's do that. I'll be back, everyone. Alright, everyone. It does indeed look like there's an elevator between these two. That must be what this is. Oh, gotcha. Alright, this whole time I thought this was like a cup that gets filled with some sort of substance that comes out of here. And maybe that was the original intention for it, but now this is acting as the elevator between these floors. Interesting. Alright, you guys are Aftermath. You guys are Keep Calm. And you guys are my ranged group, which I think I now need to make one of. Focused Fire. Let's get you guys. Alright. So now everyone goes back to where they started from. And we get people ready to do the work that we want them to do today. Windwater. You're up. So you are working with Dreaming Current today. Where are you, Windwater? Actually, so I have you, Tillman. Are you working today on something? Oh, you're Central Command. We're going to have you work with one of the new abnormalities. Let's just get you down here. Chris, you're supposed to work with Spider Bud. So let's get you up here for that. Dia, you're working with Dreams of Swans today on Repression. I'm Crumbling Armor for Instinct today. You'll note I'm trying to not put people in to do work with Crumbling Armor on Repression, because I want... The buff is very nice, but I think I want people to have more hit points at the moment than more Justice stat at this particular point. Windwater, you're Dreaming Current. Let's get you down there. Hysul. You're going down here for Central Command work today. Might that say nay? Void Dream for you. Adorable. Yin for you today. David C, your one sins. Admiral Fang, you are well cheers, going to work on your instinct. And Robber Baron, I think you're probably Repression with the fairies. And I think that's everyone. Bruno, where are you? Oh, you're down working with the new abnormalities as well today. Okay, the wows need to be oh, who's doing with all of the sleigh? Jason. Jason. That's Tillman. Jason, where? Oh, are you walking there? Okay, we can just do this. So, Jason, you're supposed to do attachment work with the sleigh. There you are. 62% chance of success. That will do. Okay. The wows need work done with them. So, Dia, you are working with the Black Swans on Repression. Adorkable, you're with Yin. And it's probably Insight is my guess, is what I want you doing here. Yes, it is. And Dreaming Current. Who's working on Dreaming Current? Windwater. I still don't know where Windwater is. Where are you, Windwater? And it's supposed to be attachment work. This is a really frightening part of our corporation. We have a really scary sounding girl and we have a Dreaming Current both making sounds, and that's kind of frightening. I guess we should start this as well, because if I do this poorly, we can just retry the day immediately. So which of these do we work with to start? I think this guy. So I think it's instinct or repression. So let's do instinct with Hysul to start. What? Well, the good news is it's not attachment, because we have a new thing here. We have request. I don't know. Let's do instinct. And Tillman will have you do insight with her. I am a little nervous because some of the lower level abnormalities do not work very well with high level people. But we need to understand them, so let's have you do that as well. It's black damage for this guy. Long ago, F-0169's heart was pierced by the matched bullet, which always hits its mark. We have any other sayings over here? Yin brings chaos to the world, yet also erases such chaos. Anyone else have any sayings? Just as everyone wished for, the dreaming current can live here forever. Oh God, Windwater, you're not doing so well here. It was attachment work for you. Instinct looks like it was a good choice with this guy. Or at least an okay... Oh, well, an okay choice, I guess. Insight was awful. That was the wrong thing to do with this one. It was good work with this guy. Nice work, Hysul. So let's have you come over here and just heal. Tillman cannot succeed at all here. So I think if she has a 1 Quillcloth counter, she's getting out. So, Knight That Say Nay, I need you back down here to deal with her if she escapes. I'm pretty sure she is a Teth. Good job, Dia. That was a roaring success with Dreams of a Black Swan. Let's move you back. Actually, I guess we'll move you down here in case whatchamacallit escapes. Jason is doing well. Just okay with you, Adorkable, but that's fine. That's expected. Yin doesn't care about just normal work. Chris, I'm going to have you do Instinct with Spider Bud, and I'm going to do my Instinct with Crumpling Armor after all. If she's just a Teth, we should be able to handle her with even just a handful of people. She does do sanity damage. Alright, let's spend some of these PE boxes here. We've got 12. So, I think I'm going to grab Instinct and Repression work. Oh, only a 40% chance of success. We still did well. 60% with Repression, but you gotta be a higher level for that. Okay, that's not so bad. But I need, Hysul, I need you over here to deal with her if she escapes. Sorry, Tillman. That did not work so well. Ooh! Will she instantly kill him? Like the Grudge Girl would? I guess we'll find out now. Windwater, I'm going to put you back over here. Jason here as well. We should see this go dark. Okay, so it didn't kill him. I'm guessing the Quillcloth counter, though, either didn't lower, and maybe she works like Scorch Girl. Alright, so we sent someone in here for insight work. And that was not what we wanted to do. So let's try... Or maybe it just wasn't what a high-level person's insight work would do. So... Bruno, since we're outside of this... We'll try repression. Let's try repression with you. Heisel, let's get you healed a bit. Like that Sede, so we've learned that this is a good guy to do repression work with. Assuming he lets you do repression work and doesn't kill you for doing so. So let's have you try that out. Dia, I need you over here to deal with her if she escapes. And in the meantime, we can have some of these people begin doing some of this work. So you're going to do insight with hundreds of good deeds. Admiral Fang. It's instinct. Either of these will work. Let's work on your sanity a bit. And then Robber Baron, it's repression with the fairies. We still need everyone to do work here in the information team. Crap, I forgot about that. Lennon, Soul Hacker. You're going to go and work with Scorched Girl with insight. Destruction. What are you doing? Who's working? You're with Forsaken Murderer today. Working your instinct, apparently. Oh God! I thought repression would be good with you, but it's just okay. But it is good with her. That's interesting. Okay. We have a Red Dawn showing up soon. So we need to prepare for that. But first, I want people doing work with all the wows again. We need someone... Oh, someone's got to interact with Yang very quickly. Windwater will have you do that. Actually, it's streaming current for you, Windwater. So let's have you walk in there and do more... attachment work with him. Jason, you're going in there briefly just to use it, and we're taking you right out. Void Dream. There's supposed to be Night That Say Nay, but you're in here now. So, can't send Dia. I guess with Workable, you can do some work with Void Dream really quickly. And that is 3 people going in. We need to wait until those people come out before I decide to assign more people. Looks like the repression work was a lot. Oh, was your repression too low? No, it was 3. You're just not doing so well. Yeah, just an okay job. Like that say nay. Okay, let's have you heal up. And looks like we've learned what works best with her. So Bruno, we can have you now do what we... Oh, you're supposed to hang out here. Dia, where are you today? You're Black Swan. Let's get you back up over here. Please return that, wherever you are. I just realized we still have that in our hands. That's supposed to be just for a few seconds. Okay, good. Holy crap, Tim, that could have been a real nightmare had you not paid attention to that. Okay. Yang is now put back to its spot. I forgot all about that. Good for you, game, for trying to get me right there. But it didn't work, now did it? Jason, you're back up here for... Oh, actually, let's move you outside first. Lennon. Alright, no, we're waiting a little bit longer to send people in. I want to... Actually, no one else is walking into a containment cell. So we can probably have Dia come over here. Oh, there she is. Sorry, I couldn't find her. I thought I accidentally killed her. We can have you walk back in here for some more work with you, Jason. It's supposed to be attachment work with him. Why can I never find the person? There he is. What's your instinct, by the way, Rudella of the Sleigh? Not very good. Okay. And what's your Qlipoth counter? Still 2. Okay. Yeah, Yin's is 2. Yin's is still 2. Okay. Who's working with... Well, actually, hold on. We have more PE boxes for these. So we have 12. Let's begin unlocking the work for her. Ooh. Repression is only good if you're low-level repression. Instinct? 55. Insight? Only good if you're low. So she works really well with low people's repression. So we want to send the... So whoever's working with the fairies should be down here for repression. But she looks like she does sanity damage. So we need to be a little careful with that. Robber Baron, that... Oh, you could probably survive. But we need to get ready for the Red Dawn first. We have 2 of these being filled. I think we can do a 3rd room without hitting the Red Dawn. So let's send someone to do work with Yin. And Adorkable, I think that was supposed to be you. And you are doing... What are you doing over here? Okay, it's a training team, Tim. Insight. Insight with Adorkable. Oh, she's working already. What is she? Is she? Oh, she's with Void Dream at the moment, Tim. Is there someone else who you can get some insight work done over here? I mean, we can get more boxes for the armor, I suppose. But I would like to improve the stats. Destruction. You have a 67% chance of working with him. Let's have you go over there. Working with Dreaming Current. Stop. Okay, yeah, we're still good. How many boxes does Yin have? 84. We should totally build at least one of these. Oh, actually, let's wait to build armor. No, stop. Okay, no one else is walking into a containment unit. Good. Let's wait till everybody gets out. We'll have everyone heal up. And I'll get everyone ready for this event. And I think everyone in their own individual departments can probably handle this event. Jason, I think... I don't know what team you're part of, Jason. But for some reason you're not walking back to where I wanted you to walk back to. That's half of the energy we needed as well. Let's unlock the rest of this. We know we can't do attachment work here with him. And 50% insight. Interesting. Anything else could have worked with him. One of these. Now's when I discover that if we had like probably a justice of 2, we would have died instantly had we walked in here or something of that effect. Maybe he only respects people who have a high level of repression or something to that effect. Oh, and we do have 3 more boxes. Oh, actually, we probably well, we'll be fine. And I think we do need to get people ready to handle these clowns. I don't know where the clowns are going to go. We saw last time that they all bunched up to take to allow a very specific abnormality, like one hallway, I think is where they all went to release those abnormalities. So I'm suspecting it will be something similar this time too. And actually, I think we'll have you guys come over here. Someone needs to trigger it, so David C, that will be you, working with 1 sins. Yeah, I would like these two not to get out. If it's just 2 clowns, though, maybe... Oh... I'm gonna send Chris over here as well. Our range team can be pulled into any one group. I think, like that saying, you and Adorable can quickly kill the clowns if they show up in this hallway. Alright, I think we're set. Once Chris gets to where we need him. Oh, nope. Let's put you here. And actually, we'll put you guys here. Actually, no, in this one. Which I guess it doesn't matter. All right, let's see where the clowns show up today. So you guys are immediately dealing with the one outside Void Dream. You guys can go in there and suppress that clown. We have no clowns over here. We have no clowns there. So I'm guessing these clowns are stacked on top of each other and we have multiples of them. Because I only see... Oh! No, we have some up here too. They're probably running to get somewhere then. Do they actually show up in every single department and then run for where they want to go? Yes, they do. We'll have you two stay here in case this clown comes charging in this direction. Alright, I thought they all materialized exactly in the same room to charge the abnormalities to free them, but apparently that's not the case. Alright, so range support, you go there and kill them. You guys are... Yep, fighting there. Oh, you guys are the ranged guys. You guys should be up here. Yeah, don't allow Black Swan's event to occur, whatever on earth that is. Forsaken Murderer, darn it. We can have you two help over here. Actually, you guys can go and do that, and you guys can stay over here instead. Actually, help with Scorched Girl. They do just teleport. Because there was one up here, and now it's suddenly... Well, actually, maybe they're just really quick, but there was one down here, and now I don't see it anymore at all. Oh, please don't let that happen. We can't let Dreaming Current get out. Okay, so that clown is dead. Forsaken Murderer looks like it's going to get out. Nope, we have people running over there to stop that. Good. That one's dead. Move down here. Try to stop it from getting Scorched Girl. Good. That one's down. Move up here as well. Good. That one's dead. How much damage did they do? Not much to my people, but a lot to the clerks. And I think that's it. We've only got this one left. All right. Everyone come back to your rooms. And we have another Violet Noon. So we know that's not that bad either. So we can handle that without any issues. David C. Let's have you move back over here to get healed. Come on, everyone goes back to their rooms. I thought I clicked on all of these. Okay, and then people actually need to go to where I want them working. So you're over there, Adorkable. Chris. So it's 40% instinct insights. Oh, let's actually spend this PE box. Requesting aid from F0169 is permitted. F0169 agreed to perform the request at the expense of 10% of our current energy. So he'd take 42 energy. I'm guessing to kill something or shoot something with that weapon of his is my guess how that works. Does he get out and hunt down the opponent, or does he just, like, shoot a bullet from in there? I wonder how that works. Alright, Night That Say Nay. Your Void Dream. So, Chris, I guess since you're in the area, we'll have you work with one of these two. Tillman, what are you working with today? Sorry, everyone. I'm constantly looking down at my paper to figure out where I wanted people to work. And Tillman's in Central, working down here in Central Command. Heisel, I guess we'll just hang out here. Bruno, I don't really need you doing too much. I guess instinct work will be good here with the Dreaming Current. Let's have you actually just go and do that now. Lennon, I know it's insight work with you there. Destruction, I know it's instinct work with you here. Adorkable. Insight with one of our wows. Also, we should spend some of these boxes now. We'll grab that suit. I've got 1, 2, 3 more. We can get at least 2 more people working. Let's have Dia come over here for some repression. And we'll have someone work with this guy again. Chris, let's have you do that. You have a ranged weapon. I guess you and him will get along really well. I hope. We have 2 more agents going in to do work, I think. Night That Say Nay. One more person can walk in someplace to get some work done. So why don't I do some more instinct work with Crumbling Armor? And Windwater, you were supposed to do work with Black Swan. I'm sorry, with Dreaming Current. We have... Oh, I put Tillman in there, or Bruno in there at the moment. All my wows are being worked with, and that's fine. Okay, one more person can enter a room without too much concern. Is that correct? No other agent is on the way. It looks like we have space for one more person to do that. So, Tillman, let's have you do repression work with, ooh, 49%. Instinct work with her. That's... Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't get in trouble. All right, let's. These are working out well. This is good. Man, look at Dia go with that repression work on Dream of a Black Swan. Look at all those nice PE boxes. Nice. Dreaming Current worked out really well. Also, looks like the Black Swan worked out really well. Oh, but this is troubling to me. This event, we don't have a good spot to save. We don't have any hallways, elevator shafts here. So the people that need to take out this abnormality, this ordeal, need to be up here. And I think we can, once again, just have your individual teams, individual groups that are part of each of these departments take out the ordeals when they show up. All right, let's let time go by. Let people get out of the work they're doing. And it's choppy again because we've been playing the game for a while, and the game apparently has memory issues. If Destruction 42K is right. Thank you, sir, for pointing out as well. There's nothing I can do, everyone. I'm so sorry. The longer I play the game for, the more problems there's going to be. I think because of that. All right, so let's get everyone again back to their rooms. And then everyone hides in an elevator somewhere. And this team needs to hide in this elevator and then run down here when the ordeal shows up. And we're going to lose everyone in the training and safety teams because they're all clustered. I hate losing so many clerks. Did we even lose any of these guys, by the way? Oh, no, we did not. Perfect. They're all still fine. I thought we lost like at least 5 clerks to the clowns when they detonated. I guess that was not the case. Alright, so I think we're good. Someone needs to trigger this now. So once again, we'll have one of my lower level people do this. So Admiral Fang, what happens if I put you in here? Oh, no. Let's not do that yet. Let's not do that yet. Even though she's walking in there for repression work and she fits the bill, having a low level justice, I'm a little worried that this Teth abnormality, the girl facing the wall, that she might insta-kill her because her justice is only rank 1, or there's some other reason why she would do that. So let's not do that. Instead, David C., we will have you come here for instinct work. And I think I'm about set as I'm going to be. And we're almost done, actually, with the day as well, everyone. We'll probably keep getting more PE boxes, but I don't think I'm ready for a dusk ordeal until I have more people trained up. Okay, so we've got one of them falling down here. One already... Oh, all they're still falling, Tim. Wait until they all fall first. Okay, next. You guys run down there and suppress that one. You guys suppress that. Suppress that. I don't remember where all my teams are. Oh, you guys are here. You go there, and instead you go here. I think you will all... I'm a little nervous. You can't take that much damage, but we'll have some help there, too. Nice, excellent work. You guys just annihilated that one very quickly. Let's deal with the one that's in the control sector. You guys have dealt with this one effectively as well. Very nice. Let's have you guys come down here to help with that one. Yeah, it looks like this ordeal, once you understand it, this ordeal's sole purpose is to kill as many clerks as possible. Ooh, kill it quick, kill it quick! Good. Woo! It was, I think, about to release the abnormalities there. Good work, guys. That could have been a lot worse for us. All right, not bad. Day 21 successful. Let's go ahead and get everyone back again to their standard rooms, the departments. And I think we'll keep doing more work to get more PE boxes. I would like to understand these two, if I could today. Oh, that's interesting. 100% attachment, but that makes me worried. Why is it so good? Let's try to find out more about her. Employees with temperance level 1 may turn their head back after hearing F0118. If they do, they will be subject to a panic attack. So you gotta have temperance level 1 to work with her, okay? The bullets that F0169 fires can penetrate and damage anything. Furthermore, F069's 7th bullet will not fire where you desire. You must plan ahead wisely. Does it? Okay, this makes it sound like it's not a one-time shot. He looked like he might be a sniper, but I guess he just keeps firing. I guess it's a Winchester rifle of some sort. He just fires it repeatedly. Alright, Dorkable, you're back up here to work with Yin. Knight Betsene, you're for Void Dream. And Chris will have you come over here to work with one of these two again. What else can we learn about 69 here? The Kupolov counter lowered when Max, whose justice was lower than level 3, completed work with F0169. How about that? So I guessed correctly there. Man. Okay, he only respects people who fight. He doesn't want to help people who do not fight. And thankfully, everyone I think now has Justice level 3. Except for my really low level people. Bruno has only rank 2. Okay. So, oh, and Bruno, I think you did work with him. So, Bruno should probably be over here to work with her. Yeah, Bruno's Justice is only rank 2. Let's have you come down here. Tillman, what were you doing? You were down there as well, but I think instead we'll have you work with Odila of the Sleigh. I don't really need any of this. Not with you. We don't. Hold on. Like that, say nay. You're right here. Attachment with Void Dream. Lennon. Insight with Scorched Girl. Destruction. Insight with Forsaken Murderer. Okay, and while you guys are doing those things, Adorkable, more insight work with Yin. Windwater, you're Dreaming Current. And I think it was supposed to be instinct work or attachment. Either one of these will work. Even repression will work with him, but we'll have you do some more attachment. Dia, we want you working with Black Swan and repressing him. Over here, Chris, I guess it's going to be justice work. And we have enough boxes to get the other EGO suit from Yin today. And I think we have enough boxes. We can get another Ecstasy from Dreaming Current. We've got everything we can possibly get with Black Swan already. And Rodella of the Sleigh. Oh, the heart! I completely forgot about the heart today! Someone should absolutely always be grabbing that. I completely forgot. Right, Bruno. It's going to be repression work. With Scary Girl. It's simply best to let her stay attached to the wall. Bruno seems okay working around Wall Gazer. It's likely because she stays still, as if she's pinned to the wall whenever anyone enters the containment unit. Let's read more about the Hunter here. When the work result was normal, the Quillploth counter lowered with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, the Quillploth counter lowered with a high probability. Let's grab the basic information from him as well now. That's a pretty amazing looking picture. I can see why everyone really likes him. He's a shadow in a pretty cool looking cloak with a big effing rifle on his back. That's pretty awesome. He is an HE. Okay, so we guessed that correctly. And his Quillploth counter is 2. And normally it was 3? No, we don't know what it is yet. Okay. I think we might have had one average work with him. Bruno's doing well with the long-haired girl. You just did okay, Adorkable, but again, I'm not expecting miracles with Yin. Yin is difficult to work with, but normal's fine. That's acceptable. My low levels need to do more work. But I want people out of their containment units because I want that Kuploth meltdown meter to go away. And it will only go away, yep, once it's there. And then we do more, and then we trigger the alarm. Very good, Windwater. Let's put you here as well. And Bruno, what's your sanity at? Doing fairly well. We have 12 more PE boxes. Let's get some more of these guidelines done for her. When attachment work was performed with F118, the Quilpaloth counter lowered. Okay. Absolutely can do attachment work with her. But the Quilpaloth counter lowers. I thought there might be a reason why it was all 100% with her. When the work result was normal, the Quilpaloth counter lowered with the normal probability. When the work result was bad, the Quilpaloth counter lowered with a high probability. When F018's Quilpaloth counter hit 0, every employee in the department suffered white damage. Oh, so she doesn't escape. Unless she also escapes, and everyone takes sanity damage. Right, Bruno, will have you trigger this, I think. Actually, before I do that, is everyone done working with their abnormalities? They are. Okay. So let's have you step back in here for more repression. Like that, say nay. You're right outside for Void Dream. I'll have you do that. Jason. Why is that still happening? Someone's got to take the Heart of Aspiration. That's no problem. But I just have to make sure that we never return it. So, Destruction, let's have you grab it. Yin, so Adorkable, we have you do more insight work. Nothing up there. More the low levels, okay. So, David C, back in here for more insight with 1 sins. Admiral Fang, more repression with the fairies. Robber Baron, it'll be instinct work with well cheers. Actually, let's cancel all these. David, we'll have you work with well cheers instead. Admiral Fang, you will still do repression work with the fairies. And Robber Baron, you'll do... I don't know if I want instinct work with... Well, you won't die. And you won't go insane. We'll do instinct work with 1 sins. Someone needs to work with Vidula of the Sleigh. Alright, Tillman. I didn't really want you doing that. Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't really want... I really didn't want you doing that. Who would work well with this? This is Insight. How much damage do you do? 3 through 4 white. No, we can't send Soul Hacker there. I guess Jason, you'll step in there for that. Or hold on, maybe we can do attachment work here instead. And we can do that. Head on in, Jason. Black Swan should be more repression. With Dia again. And Dreaming Current is now done again, so we want to do, I think, Instinct with you? Windwater? Then Soul Hacker. More Insight work, please, with Scorched Girl. Destruction's grabbing the Heart of Aspiration. Very good. And now we send you in here. And that's good. Chris, oh, somebody needs to work with him. So let's have you come back over here and do more repression work. I really like having 2 more abnormalities who can benefit from having repression work done with them. And Bruno, you're kind of fine. We can send you right back in there again. You have Prudence level 5, so you are not likely to ever go insane working with her. We probably should keep leveling your repression to get you rank 3. Yeah, I like these two. She can give us rank 3 repression, anyone with rank 2 justice. And then we can send them over to Der Franchise right afterwards to work on the repression even more. Yeah, I like this. Oh, Scorched Girl's Quipploth counter is now 1. We're done working with her today. Dia, you did an amazing job over there. Robber Baron, we'll send you... You'll repress the Giant Skull. Admiral Fang, you'll repress some more fairies. David C, you'll get some more Instinct, and then I think we're done. We can hang around and do more work, I guess, if I really want to. We'll have another Quipploth alarm go off. But I guess that should be fine. We can handle more. We can just get more PE boxes. The Quipploth counter lowered when Max, whose justice was lower than 3, completed work with their... Yeah, so don't send anyone in here to do any work with their franchise if their justice level is 3 or lower. Oh, wait, no. We had that already. When the Quipploth counter hit 0, their franchise willfully fired a bullet towards a random location. So I guess he kills a random employee. Your gift is a pipe. It's yet more lose hit points, lose sanity, gain movement, and attack speed. Attack power +3 when the weapon from the same abnormality. Oh, interesting. So he has a rifle, is my guess, as a weapon. Okay, so Chris, let's send you back in here again, and you'll do yet more repression work. We'll get... Actually, let's have you do instinct work. Oh. Actually, no. It's repression. And we'll trigger the next meltdown and deal with it as well, I think. Yin needs some work done. Adorkable. What do these look like? I don't like a 55% chance on Yin. That's a lot of black damage. You'll survive. Adorkable. Does Yin care about normal work rates? No. Only if the work rate is bad. What am I like in there if I do some work? 56 repression. I don't know. Yin's... No, I don't want to do that. We'll send you back in there again, Adorkable, for more repression work. Sorry, insight work. This will trigger the next meltdown, and we will deal with that. Oh, someone's going to have to walk in and deal with Yin right after you're done. So I guess I'll do that then. Someone needs to work with Spider-Bud. And Destruction, we have more work for you with the Forsaken Murderer. So Destruction... Actually, Lennon Soul Hacker might be able to do that work. He's got even a higher chance of success. Sure, Lennon Soul Hacker, let's have you do it. Scorched Girl can be... What are the other chances here? Oh, it's gotta be good work, Tim, because you don't want her getting out. Send Jason in there for insight. Spider-Bud can be instinct for you, Destruction. Fairy Festival can be repression work with Admiral Fang again. Canawell Cheers can be insight work with David C. In the meantime, we can also do some repression with you, Rubber Baron, over there. Someone needs to take Yang, and someone needs to work on the Dreaming Current. So, Windwater, you're back over here for instinct work. Windwater, you're here for that. Tillman, you're taking that out just temporarily. Your French is going to go on cooldown again, so... sorry, so you'll walk right back in there and do that work again, Chris, when you're done. We'll do more repression work there. We have a green dusk showing up. We are not doing that. We're leaving once the current meltdown's dealt with. Return that immediately. I do not want Yin escaping. Alright, very good. Alright, Chris. It was good. Fantastic. You're a little wounded, but you'll be okay. We'll get you healed up and back in there again. And non-escaping entity. But he has a 3... Okay, so... Yeah, maybe... I'm still thinking Black Swan might summon, like, toxins everywhere in the department to kill everyone. Because it looks like they don't have to leave their departments to have something bad happen when their Kuplov counter lowers. And it is a Kuplov counter of 3. So we had 1 average work done with them, which is why it's sitting at 2 at the moment. We can get 1... magic bullet rifle from him, and 1 suit of armor from him also. Look at this. Very long, normal speed, 20 through 22 black damage on that weapon. That's amazing. Alright, Chris, I still need you being healed a little bit more before I send you back in there. And Dia can come back up here. We might as well keep training people. As long as we're sticking around for a bit. We also absolutely want to make sure that all these abnormalities have their alarm taken care of. Alright, Chris, you're back. You're healed back up again. Back in there you go for more repression. Oh, we have more boxes for her. So let's look at her basic information. The lady facing the wall. She is a Teth. Okay, white damage as well. Well, I like her armor. Really endured against white damage. Interesting. I like the look of her armor. It's not that good, unfortunately. Maybe her weapon's better. Alright, that is all... No, not quite all. Oh, you did really well that time, Adorkable, working with Yin. I'll work with Yin next time. Next, though. Okay, and I'm going in there for insight work. Oh, minus 4%? I'll still be okay. I heard this occur. Someone lost their eyes. Why? What just happened? Bruno, it wasn't anything you did. Why did you lose your eyes? When the work result was normal. But that hasn't happened yet. I don't see... Did we lose someone and I didn't realize it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, no one's dead. No one's dead. Admiral Fang. One more repression for you. And destruction. Oh, like that say nay. Let's have you get healed to destruction. We'll have you work with Void Dream once as well. And we have all her information now as well. 2 Quilpaloth counter. She doesn't escape. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. So both of these people, according to this, don't leave themselves, but something still bad happens when they complete their work. I'm sorry, when they complete the work. When the Quilpaloth counter lowers to nothing, and her counter is also 1. So we're done working with these two, at least her today. Ooh, look at her weapon. Screaming Wedge, an HE. Very long range, a crossbow. Does white damage 7 through 14. Very nice. We're getting some really good white damage range weapons. Dreaming Current also has a few nice ones too. Actually, we can make... Oh, we can't quite make one. Let's send somebody here to work with Dreaming Current again, then. So, not Hysul, Tim. Can't be Hysul. You'll kill him. Windwater. Again. Okay. 2 events of... that's interesting. Drew Black Swan has 2 events which transpired, but his Quilpaloth counter only lowered once. Oh, well, no, yeah, that doesn't make any, maybe it'll go down, oh, alright, now it's 3, okay. Now, oh, it was 5 to start them, it's not 4, it's 5 to start. I always get the number of them in here wrong. I think there's 5 of them total, and it's a 4 Quilpaloth counter. It's 6 of them total, it's a 5 Quilpaloth counter. Okay. Dream Black Swan is going well. Adorkables, we still can send you in to do a little more work. You like the spiders, right? You work with them a lot. Let's have you go back in there again. And I guess, Chris, do I put you in here one more time? Yeah, one more time with Der... I can't pronounce his name. Der Freischutz. Der Freischutz. Sounds German to me. Okay, and we are done. Once everyone's completed their current work assignments. Good job with Void Dream Destruction, Void 2K. Thank you. Good job as well. Windwater with the Dreaming Current. We'll go ahead now and purchase our first Ecstasy ranged weapon from him. We have 200 PE boxes with Black Swan. That's amazing. We have also enough... Oh, we did purchase both of the EGO suits from Yin as well today. So now we're just PE boxes in case we need them as a buffer for some reason. We don't need anything else from any of these other abnormalities. And down here... Good job, Chris, working with their Fleischschutz. And we can't get either of these at the moment. Alright, let's wrap up the workday. I did a lot more talking than I thought I was going to do. My poor mouth. But we're done. Workday complete. Total efficiency cleared. Very good. Heisel is still... Oh, we got 4 promotions. So 4 people went from a lower rank employee overall to a higher rank employee. I gained almost nothing. Just a tiny bit of hit points, it looks like. Look at Dia with the massive amount of justice stat increase to her base stats, thanks to all the repression work with Black Swan today. But her max hit points are supposed... No, that's Heisel. Why is max hit points reduced to 10 for Heisel? What the heck? That's gotta be a bug. His fortitude level... No, it's 100. It's 100 something is what happened there. We just don't see it. Okay. Oh my god, it was so frightening. So who leveled up? Alright, Robert Baron, congratulations. You went from rank 2 to rank 3. Admiral Fang went from rank 2 to rank 3. Lennon Soulhagger went from rank 2 to rank 3. And David C. went from rank 1 to rank 2. Well done, guys. So we're going to have to pick 2 more abnormalities today. The city remained a beautiful place where the emerald roads sparkled bright as ever. It's an F. It's a fantasy. Emerald roads. Emerald City? Wizard of Oz. So this is either, I guess, a scarecrow, the Tin Man, the lion. One of them. Unless there's a witch. Evil Witch of the West. I'm guessing it's something Oz-themed. Still, it didn't matter to him. After all, he was destined to be a big bad wolf. Okay, Little Red Riding Hood's in here. Or the pigs. And this is the wolf from one of those stories. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins? Knowing it's wrong. One of these, I think, is a normal abnormality. The other one must be a tool. Is that the way that works? Like, we choose an abnormality here. A monster. And then the other one's a tool. Is my guess of how this works. I don't really think I want the big bad wolf. So I think it's going to be one of these 2 I take. Let's see what the Wizard of Oz is like. And we'll try, if I can get more Wizard of Oz creatures, maybe we'll try to get all of them. And maybe there's something special that happens if we get all of the Wizard of Oz abnormalities to take care of. Those betrayed hearts sank into the depths, slowly forgotten in the ever-lengthening corridors of time. And the prayer shall inevitably end with the eternal despair of its worshipper. Do you remember this melody? The professor used to play this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday. All T's. Tool. T must stand for tool. So these are all tools. But these 2 sound miserable. So let's grab a happy one. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. To the new manager. I've heard that you are a very valuable asset to the corporation, contributing greatly to the prosperity of our company. I ask that you please keep up the good work with your capable assistant, Angela. You will not find me in this place at the moment, but I believe we will be able to come face to face soon. Lobotomy Corporation will never forget your devotion and effort. I look forward to meeting with you. Kind regards, A, CEO of Lobotomy Corporation. You've received a document written by A himself. Perhaps you're being recognized now. A is on a rather long journey currently. As all journeys have to end, the final destination will be home. This place. Sometimes I imagine myself on a journey too, accumulating memories while looking at a world I have never seen before. The day still lies cold, but we know that the winter frost is almost over. However, the end of winter does not necessarily mean that spring is coming. Hey, manager. Oh, someone told me how to say her name. Teperith. Nice to meet you. I'm Teperith too. Are you two twins? So if these are AI, right? So once again, are they robots that just like are androids, or I was under the impression they're like some sort of hologram. So maybe there's two Teperiths because Teperith has so many processors. It can and needs two of it, so we can interact with the different capabilities it has in this in a different fashion from the other managers. Are you two twins? Of course we are. Isn't it obvious? We're twins. But if your question is whether we are biological twins, then no. In other words, trying to differentiate us is meaningless. I like the wink. We're in charge of the Central Command team. The Department for Central Command is a huge one, so there are two of us to handle everything. Oh, okay, perfect. Exactly like I was saying. Like two peas in a pod. Isn't that fortunate? Seeing as you survived your duties long enough to meet with us, I won't have to bore the both of us with the basics of things like what abnormalities are and how to manage them, right? If you turn out to be a disappointment, know that not even your status as a manager will let you get away with it. I know you'll do fine, manager. Here's a word of advice. I'm nothing like those upper Sephiroth you've gotten used to, so don't treat me like I'm one of them. They're a bunch of idiots. But in technical aspects, we're not so different. What I'm trying to say is, the uppers are only good at pretending to be busy when they don't even have much work to begin with. I can't even believe we're all considered to be Sephiroth. Anyways, the Central Command Department is where the true story starts. I don't care if it disappoints you or gives you encouragement. All I care about is that you have a good performance in your work. I hope that you'll find some encouragement here. Hey, Teperith. Teperith. Teperith? Hi, Netzach. Since you're both Teperith, I guess that counts as you both greeting me. Here's the plan for the joint operation drill between the safety team and the Central Command team tomorrow. Please look it over. Look it over? I bet I'll have to rewrite the entire thing from scratch. Just leave it over there, Netzach. I'll give it a review and let you know. Teperith, you're too soft. There's no need to be kind to an addict like Netzach. You might end up catching upper layer syndrome that way. Speaking of, that plan of yours came 2 days later than I requested. But Netzach can work fine when he's motivated too. You know that. Good cop, bad cop. Results are not the problem here. The point is, Lady Angela is way too easy on us. If I were her, I would have punished this addict right here at the first infraction. That please Yasad, alright. Why don't you two go and have some serious discussion on implementing a penalty point system? I bet it'll be productive. Oh, just be quiet. Buzz off to the upper layer of yours where you belong. Looks like there's some class warfare going on here, too. I was about to. See ya, Teperith. Yeah, bye, Netzach. Huh. Upper Sephiroth have it way too easy. Not that the middle Sephiroth are any better in my eyes. I like our middle Sephiroth. They're cheerful and make me laugh. How many times do I have to tell you? You shouldn't laugh so easily. We got to be strict, stern, and stoic. We're the centermost, the Central Command team. Don't worry, Teperith, I know. By the way, don't we have something to discuss with the manager? Oh, manager, you're still here. Well, I have an assignment for you. Don't even think about slacking off. The manager will do fine, like he always does. And he could fail, too, like he always does. I haven't failed yet. What are you talking about? Proving your competence, 1. Central Command holds abnormalities at specific locations. The abnormalities become unstable over time, and the Kuploth meltdown gauge that you see each day displays this. We all have our limits. Try to finish your job before things go haywire. Pass the day with a Kuploth meltdown level of 8 or lower. I think today has been one of the furthest, and that was 5. So this is going to be easy. And we have no choice but to expand the Central Command team. Everyone, I'm going to pass on reading the lore today, and we'll do it a different day. If that's a... Hopefully you guys won't mind so much. Yeah, but we had a really successful day. Oh, I didn't even look at the LOB points. 16 LOB points. So tomorrow, we're hiring 1 new employee for every single department. And we're going to be leveling, I guess, their stats up as well. Obviously. I need more people, because I'm getting the feeling we need more damage. Rather than spending these points on upgrading my existing personnel, now it's time to get more folks in here. I'm thinking probably 4 for each department is probably enough at the moment. Alright, I'm babbling, and I really should stop talking. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.